Hi everybody, welcome to our firm class today, this morning. So we're going to get started here in a couple moments. Make sure you have yourself a mat. If you have one, if you don't, that's also cool. Water too, but we're going to get started here right away. We're going to start actually kneeling down position. If you can, bring your toes underneath your heels. It's a nice little stretch to start with. If you can't do that, no problem. You could sit on your heels like that, or otherwise sitting cross-legged. But you know, just a little bit, opening things up here with your feet, your ankles. It's so good. They help you most of the day. So let's give them a little break here. All right, so now that we're sitting here, now feel free to jump in whenever you want. We're playing with our bodies and strengthening our bodies. So first we're going to start with a breathing exercise, because breathing is so important really to warm up the body, especially if we've been pretty sedentary most of the day. So we want to start heating ourselves up from the inside out. So the breathing exercise we're going to do, it'll be 3 times, 10 times each, give or take, and it'll just be a big inhale by the nose, exhale by the mouth, at the same time using your arms to start moving and warming up the body. So you could just watch me a couple times. In, so nice, powerful, strong, using your arms with your breath. So let's go. You can have your eyes closed, eyes open, no matter, but strong, forceful, warming things up. So let's go. In. All right, good. 2 more rounds just like that. You could do different arm movements if you want. All good. Again, just moving the body and warming things up. So let's go. Second set. All right, 2 down. 1 more to go. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit. 3rd, last set. Let's go. All right, give or take 10. So there we go. Breathing done. Now come onto your hands and knees. A little bit of cat-cow, so moving the spine, inhaling on the and lifting your spine up toward the ceiling. Exhale, belly down. Look up towards the ceiling. A few of this. Inhale. And nice strong breaths right now. Again, all about warming up the body, moving the body, just getting things nice and ready. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now moving a little bit to the side, moving things around. Oh, just like a cat in the morning, stretching, moving, opening, feeling a little bit of space. All right, so now lift your knees off of the floor and come onto your toes into a downward dog, and move your legs right to left a little bit, right to left, shaking things out, let your head go. Really press your hands into the floor. Lift your belly button up towards the ceiling. If you could get your heels down onto the floor, great. If not, just playing, moving, open things up. Right to left and right to left. Take a moment, stretching things out. Now with your hands, bring your hands back like you're walking your hands back towards your feet. Bringing them, if you can, close to the feet. Letting your head go. And again, walk your hands back towards the front of the mat. We're going to do that a couple more times. So back and forward. All right, last one, back and forward. So good to stretch things up, open things up. And putting a little bit of weight on the hands, so just bring your hands forward, a little bit more weight into the hands, and like shifting the weight, so getting ourselves a little bit prepared to have a little bit of weight on the hands in this class. So that's going to be coming. So shifting, and now opposite, bring your feet forward towards your hands. So just feeling out a little bit how that feels different in the body, and trying to keep the legs straight if you can. And we're going to walk this in and out again 2 more times. So pressing your hands into the floor and walking your feet back and forth. Last time, going forward, trying to get your hands maybe just a little bit closer, and then back towards your feet. All right, last one, bring your hands forward towards the feet, and then we're going to hold it there. So now bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Hands palms together. We're going to start with half moon pose and hands to feet pose. So push your hips forward, bring your arms back, stretch your arms up towards the ceiling. This is a great spine opening posture. Stretch up and up and up. And then absolutely straight line, bend your body to the right. Keep stretching your arms, push your hips to the left. A little bit, push your hips forward, but really strengthen the legs, strengthen the thighs, strengthen your glutes so you feel a stretch from your fingertips to the toes on the right side. Keep your chin up, not chin down, chin up, arms back, open your chest, come down and push. Looking forward, arms with the ears, come down. Push and push. Inhale, come up, stretch up. So this is about opening the spine, stretching in absolutely straight line. Bend your body to the left. Butt tight, legs strong like rocks. Hips forward, arms back. Again, bring your arms back more. Palms together if you can. Keep your arms with the ears. Chin up, come down. Push, looking forward. Legs engage. Feel the stretch on the left side. Come down and push. Inhale, breathing, come up. A backward bend, just opening things up. Take a deep breath. Drop your head back and look for the floor behind you. So giving yourself a nice backward bend from the start. Breathing normal. Look for the wall. Arms back. Look back. Go back. More back. Inhale, come up. Keep your arms with the ears. Come down, put your hands on the floor, and move your hips right and left and right and left and right and left. We already prepared the body a lot with that, so grab the heels if you can, and pull on the heels. If your hands are on the floor, that's cool, but try to touch your stomach on the thighs. If you really need to bend the knees, that's fine. Bend the knees, but keep the stomach on the thighs. Rather than separating like this, stomach on the thighs, and round. Pull on the heels, or keep your hands on the floor, and lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Slowly come up, arms and head together. Keep your feet together. We're going to do that a second time, but really quick second time, or a lot quicker than that. So hips forward, arms back, stretch up, really lengthen, and bend your body to the right. Push your hips and stretch your arms. Go to your max right away. Come down and push and push. Inhale, come up, stretch up again, and bend your body to the left. Stretch up and out of the waist. Push your hips to the left. Come down and push straight away. Everything strong. Come down, push. Don't hesitate. Come down, push. Inhale, come up. Backward bend. Take a deep breath. Drop your head back and go. Arms back. Look back. Try to touch what you're looking at. So look back and arms back. Go back, way back. Hard to talk when you're doing that posture. Bend the knees, put your hands on the floor, and straight away grab the heels. Pull on your heels. Lengthen. Stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees. Think you're going to touch your face to the legs and pull on your heels. Roll forward, pull on your heels. All right, inhale, come up, arms and head together, and arms down by your side. Nice little warm up to get us ready. So now, hands on the floor, and we'll put your both legs back into downward dog. Just give it a nice little stretch here, right and left and right and left. All right, now bring weight into the hands. Lift your right leg up high into the sky. Hug the knee to the chest and bring the foot close to the right hand. So nice lunge, low lunge position here. Bring a little bit more weight into the feet, lifting a little bit off of the fingers if you can, so your left leg straight. Try to lift the left heel a little bit higher off the floor. Think belly off the thigh, and right arm lifts up off of the floor. Stretch your arm forward towards wherever. Just stretch it forward. Keep your chest up a little bit. Belly off of the thigh. Keep stretching up. A couple more breaths. You've got this. And bring your arms down. That's it. Good work. Now left arm lifts up. Again, stretching forward towards the mirror. So use the legs. Use your core to hold yourself up. Eyes open. Breathing normal always. Look forward. Stretch. Try to bring your fingers a little bit more forward. Good. And left arm down. Now get really grounded. Push your feet into the floor. And both arms lift up. Forward. Stretch forward. Might take a little bit, it might get a little bit shaky, a little bit wobbly. If you ever need, bring your knee down, no problem. But try to stay up really firming, working the legs. Stretch your arms, lift your chest, couple more breaths in, out. Stretch arms a little bit more further. All right, arms down. Good work. Bring your left foot down onto the floor. Straighten the right leg. Bring your arms out to the side, bend the right knee, and sit down nice and low. Push your hips forward, arms back. Should feel a little bit of a stretch now after all that hard work. And move your arms right elbow in front of the right knee. So still really feeling the strength in the legs. Then you could look up, stretch up. Keep the weight in the feet. And change. Bring your arms back, straighten the right leg. Bring the right foot back, left foot, forward, and bring your hands down. Guess what? Back in the lunge. Why? Because we're going to do the lifting again. But a little bit quicker, second set, so really press the foot into the floor, lift your chest up off of the belly, and right arm lifts up, stretch it forward towards the mirror, keep your eyes open, breathing normal, stretch your arm forward, one more breath, and right arm down. Left arm, same thing, left arm lifts up, should be feeling a little bit warmth in the leg. Adam, can you feel it?
Feel it.
Feel it, me too. Did it yesterday, I was feeling it all night, so this is good. Press your feet into the floor, engage your legs, and both arms lift up. Again, if you ever need, you could bring your knees down. You could hold yourself up, but as much as you can, even for one more second today, hold it up. All right, let it go. Bring your left heel down, straighten the right leg. Bring your left foot a little bit closer in towards the right leg and arms up over the head. Hands, palms together, tuck your chin to your chest and round and look at your stomach. Touch your chin to your chest. Try to touch your forehead on the knee. So separate leg, forehead to the knee position. So good. Now opening up the body a little bit after that. If you can, you can keep your fingers together. Keep your hands on the floor. This is maybe the most awkward posture to teach when you're doing it because it's really hard to do. So as much as possible, chin to the chest. You can see Adam doing it and slowly come up, arms and head together. Keep your arms with the ears and then bring your hands back down exactly like they were. Put your hands next to your foot, and then we're going to do standing splits. So where your left hand is, imagine that's where your foot is. You bring it where your left foot lifts up towards the ceiling. Think stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees. If you can, you could grab a hold of the right foot, right ankle, and lift your left leg up. Keep it up. You've got this. Try to lift it up just a little bit higher. You can keep both hands on the floor and bring your left foot down. All right, right leg back to the left and shake it out. Right and left and right and left and right and left. So you're gonna probably feel a little bit of a difference here with the right and the left legs. Just do what feels good here. Push your hands onto the floor, opening up things. And we're gonna do the same thing, left side. So left leg lifts up to the sky, nice and high. Bring your knee to your chest as high as possible and bring the left foot next to the left hand. All right, getting comfortable here in this low lunge. Press your feet into the floor. Try to lift the right heel a little bit higher off of the floor. Look forward, stretch forward, and together. Left arm lifts up. Stretch your arm forward. Keep your eyes open, breathing normal. Always trying to reach just a little bit forward. Try to lift a little bit more belly up the thigh. Really using the inner thighs, your core. So much there to use. So we're really turning it on here. Feeling a little bit of the burn, so working, warming up the body. Left arm down, right arm lifts up. Clearly, the more I talk, the more we're in it. So that's where all of the things are coming in. Keep thinking, stretch forward. Keep being in the posture. Lift the heel a little bit more. Breathe, stretch, use, engage the muscles, stretch more. Look forward and right arm down. Nice work. So get grounded, press your feet into the floor, and both arms lift up off of the floor. Stretch forward. Think you're trying to grab something that's really good. Your life, your lungs, breath. So stretch forward. Trying to grab something forward, lengthen a little bit more, hold it here, breathe, and bring your arms down. Nice work. Straighten the left leg, lift onto both legs. Whoo, I'm feeling it. Stretch your arms out to both sides of the room as far as possible, and go ahead and bend the left knee. Bounce a few times if you need. Get nice and low. We've been working it so the strength is there, the fire's there. Hips forward, arms back, and move your arms. Left elbow in front of the left knee. Try getting the fingertips between the big toe, second toe. Look up, stretch up. So using strength, strengthening, same time opening up. So good. You're getting everything you need in this triangle pose. And arms back. Straighten the leg, a little bit of a break. Turn the right foot in and come down lunge. So we know it. Second set lunge, a little bit quicker. Get grounded in the feet, using the legs, using the core. Left arm up. Stretch up. Reach a little bit further. Keep your eyes open, breathing normal. I hope you're feeling it. Left arm down. Right arm lifts up. Stretch forward. Look forward, try to go just a little centimeter more, a little millimeter more, and the right arm down. Get grounded, both arms lift up, stretch forward, eyes open, lengthen, use your core, use your legs, and arms down. Nice work. Bring the right foot in a little bit closer. Straighten your legs. Push yourself up. Lift yourself up. Arms and head together. Exhale, breathing. Go down to get into your chest. Again, the tricky one coming up here right now for teaching at your forehead to the knees. Keep your eyes open. Breathing normal. Push your hands into the floor. Fingers into the floor. If you keep your palms together, wicket. If you need hands on the floor. Either way, this is another point of balance. So then it's not all in the feet. You've also got your fingers. Slowly come up, arms and head together, all the way up. Take a moment, and we're going to come back down. Arms down, but where your right foot would be, your right hand goes. Press your hands into the floor and lift your right leg up towards the floor. So left foot firm into the floor, right leg lifts up. Stretch it up toward the ceiling, standing splits. If you can, grab the foot, the ankle, or keep both hands on the floor. Think stomach to the chest, stomach on the thigh, chest to the knees, stretch up and come down. Bring your right leg back, left leg back, and a little bit walk it out. Excellent work. So much fun. Okay, we're gonna open things up a little bit. I have no idea how I'm doing for time, so I'm gonna take a look in a moment. But we still have a lot of good stuff here. So walk your feet up and come up to wherever in the mat, doesn't really matter, and come off to the side of your mat. We're gonna do 3 sets of separate leg stretching pose. So that's toes, heels right together, bring your arms over the head. Your right leg steps to the right, a pretty wide step, arms down by your side. Exhale, breathe in. Keep your chest forward, heart forward. Not hunching, chest forward and go down. Look forward, puff out your chest. Look forward, go down and grab the heels. This is an awesome stretching pose for the whole back side of the body. Grab the feet and think forehead on the knees, forehead to the floor, roll forward. Using the bicep strength to create more length in the body, back side of the body stretching, opening, legs solid, roll forward, think forehead to the floor. Slowly come up. Second set, we're gonna do it again with Namaskar, back of the hands. So hands, palms together, back of the body. If you're not there, you just give it try it as best you can. You could do the first set again and go down. Chest forward, heart forward, look forward, and again, think forehead to the floor. Try to lengthen the whole back side of the body, using a little bit more gravity here because we don't have the arms to help pull yourself down. Chest forward, heart forward, and slowly come up. Using the legs when you come up, using your inner thighs when you come up. Last one, arms are going to be now interlaced, but straight back of the body. So like this, interlaced. And keep your arms and head together, chest forward, heart forward, look forward, palms together if you can. So this is great, strengthening the legs, opening up the shoulders, opening up the back side of the body, chin forward, look forward, think forehead to the floor. One more breath, in and out by the nose. All right, slowly come down, up, using your legs to come up. Right foot back to its place. Arms down. All right, coming back to the middle of the towel. All right, Adam is getting a timer, I'm assuming, which is great. We're doing excellent for time. Now we're working on awkward pose. So step your right foot out about 6 inches apart. Bring your arms up, parallel to the floor. This is working core, this is working legs, this is working arms. No, nothing holding you up but you, your strength. Stretch your arms, stomach in, and sit down nice and low into the chair. So, I know I can't see you, but you've got to do this for yourself. Sit down a little bit lower. Get into the chair, not a slanted chair, not a countertopped stool. So get down nice and low, hold it, look forward, stretch forward. Now bring your palms together and bring your left elbow onto the right knee and twist. Bring your hands closer to your chest. Try to lift your chest up more. Right, looking up towards the ceiling. Right elbow reaching up towards the ceiling. Look up. Change. Arms forward. If you need, you can always come up for a moment and then sit back down. We're going to do same thing other side. Hands, palms together and twist. Look to the left. Right elbow on the left knee and press it. Press your elbow against the knee. Push your fingers together to lift your chest up more. These points of pressure is where you're finding strength without the use of weights, without the use of machines. You're using your own body. Bring your hands forward. Lift yourself up. Now for a good one. Come up, top of the toes. They're all good. But come up on the top of the toes and sit down until the hips touching the chair. You see we're already shaking, so hopefully you're shaking at home too. This takes a lot of strength physically and a lot of just, you know, being in the moment. So come up higher on the toes, shaking in the legs, building strength, palms together. Guess what? Twist. Left elbow to the right knee. If you need to come down on your heels, no problem at all. This is for fun. This is for learning. This is for strengthening. Do what you can. Lift your heels higher and come back. Ooh, shaking in the legs. Good. You could come up a little bit. Take a moment. Come back onto the top of the toes. Sit down until the hips touching the chair. Sit down nice and low. You've got this. This is going to be the last one here with the awkward pose, palms together. You'll feel it tomorrow. Bring the elbow against the knee. Look up toward the ceiling. Eyes open. You've got this. Breathe. Push your elbow against the knee. Breathe. Lift your chest up and come back. Ooh. I'm shaking good. That was a good one. I like that one. All right, now what are we going to do next? Come, bring your hands onto the floor. Getting off of the feet. I think legs, we gave them a nice little workout. So hands, palms, pressing into the floor. Your feet onto the floor. This is back to tabletop. We're going to lift the left leg up off of the floor and point the left foot as much as you can. Nice, long, straight, solid leg. So stretch your left leg out. And now, right arm lifts up. Stretch it forward towards the mirror. Stretch it forward. Actually, if you don't have a mirror, no problem. Stretch it forward. Try to reach a little bit more forward. Now bring your right elbow to the left knee. And again, stretch your left arm leg out. Right arm forward. Hold it. And bring the elbow to the knee. Touch. Look forward, stretch forward, point the toes back. 2 more times. Elbow to the knee. How many?
This is
3. Okay, let's do 5. 5 is a good number. 4. Good. I'm glad I have my accountant here. It's always good to have somebody checking your work. Namaskar. And last one, stretch out. And bring the knee down, the hand down. Woo! Feeling it now? I sure hope. I didn't have a chance to fill up my water. This would be a nice time to have a sip of water. But you know what? We will survive. Right leg up, point the toes out to the back wall. A left arm lifts up. We always have one side that's better, one side that's a little trickier. I already feel it. This one's more shaky. This one is more wobbly. Maybe this is the stronger one for you. Good for you. 5 times. Let's go elbow to the knee. Touch the right knee to the left elbow. And point both back. Lengthen. Stretch more. And touch elbow to the knee. 2. Lengthen. Stretch really. Buttocks working. Press your hand into the floor. 3. A stretch. Press your hand into the floor. Look forward, butt tight. 4. Last one. Give it everything. Stretch forward. And 5. Elbow against the knee. Stretch back. And let it go. Take a moment. Take a breath. Excellent work. So, now what we're going to do, bring your hands down. Hold it here, excuse me. We're going to hold it here and lift. So if you need, you could come onto your forearms. We're going to do what's called a Spider-Man plank. So Adam, do you want to demonstrate on the forearms or the hands? Hands. Okay, I'll do the forearms. So if you have wrist issues, this is a good way to do it so you're not putting too much pressure. If you need to, you can come down onto your knees. No problem at all. But if you can, lift the knees off of the floor. We're going to do this 5 times too because 5 is a good number. And right knee, to the right elbow. Hold it and back. Left side. 1. So that's 1 set. Back. 2. 3. Using the core, trying to touch the knee to the elbow. Exhale, inhale. Adam will tell us when to inhale. Last one. Inhale. We'll do one more just to make sure we have the breathing. So exhale, inhale. Last one. Exhale, inhale. Come down onto your stomach. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to do a little Cobra Pose. Lift your chest up. Eyes open. Push your hands a little bit into the floor to get the chest higher up on the floor. Hold it. Excellent. Back strengthening this one. And slowly come down. Party isn't over yet. So we're going to do come back to the plank pose. Again, take your hands, elbows down. If you need, you want to do on your hands again. I'm going to do on the forearms. So nice plank pose. But it can't be just that simple. We're going to add Kapalbhati breathing, which is exhale out of the mouth 30 times. Go. Down. Good work. A little bit Cobra Pose again, because it's just so darn good for us. Hands underneath the shoulders and look up toward the ceiling. This set you could come up a little bit higher. You could push more weight into the hands. You could even straighten the elbows in the second set, so you could really feel a little bit more opening up in the whole back of the body, strengthening your spine. Look up. Lift up, bring the shoulders down, and slowly come down. Nice work. Next, we're going to do the locust pose. So again, just working on back strength here a little bit. Not locust, the locust build up. So arms out like aeroplane wings. Everything tight in your body. Only you can tighten it. Only you can strengthen it. So give it everything right now so you could fly high, look up, and lift up. Chest, arms, body, head, everything lifts off the floor. Look up, lift up, chest up, go up, come up, hold it. We're going to hold it 1, 2, 3, 4 more breaths, and come down. I was trying to trick you there. You could look to the right, lift you on the floor, give yourself a little bit of a break. A little moment, and second set, arms out, palms down. Again, you're in control here, controlling everything strong, controlling your mind. Look up and lift, arms, body, head, legs, lift off of the floor. Strengthening. How are you lifting yourself up? By using your strength, using your muscles. Come up a little more, and slowly come up. Look to the left, right here on the towel. Chin on the floor. Bow pose. You grab your feet from the outside, 5 fingers together. Chin on the floor. This is all about kicking. So still using your strength, using your legs. Look up and kick your legs. Look up, kick your legs. Look up, kick your legs. Trying to one day see your feet over the top of the head. You gotta kick more and you've got to kick harder. Slowly lower down. Look to the right, left ear on the towel. This is a total spine strengthening posture. You're lifting yourself off against gravity. That's strengthening. Second section on the floor. Grab your feet from the outside. 5 fingers together. Working your spine. Take a deep breath and kick your legs. Backing up. look up, kick up. Where your eyes go, your body follows. So look up, kick more, keep kicking, kick harder. Slowly lower down. Look to the left, right here on the towel. Push yourself up, come to the middle of the towel. Ooh, should feel good. Now, we're gonna move in with boat pose now. So really strengthening, working, again, the core muscles. So boat pose is feet, legs together. Legs are gonna be solid, and you're gonna be lifting both your feet off of the floor and your chest off of the floor. We're gonna hold it and then add 10 pulses. So come down onto your back, lift your chest up, lift your feet off the floor, and come up. Try to touch the feet, keeping your legs straight if possible. Reach for the toes, and I think we're about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. All right, good work. We're gonna complement that with the bridge prep pose. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna leave my mat where it is. You could turn it if you need. So laying on your back still, hands underneath, trying to grab the ankles if you can. And you're basically just lifting your butt off the floor, up into towards the ceiling 10 times, same thing. So feet down, hands down, shoulders down, and lift your butt up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep your legs straight now, arms out, boat pose, back to boat. So lift the chest up, lift the feet up off the floor, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Boat pose is just such a good one to really strengthen and hold things together. So back to the bridge lifts. Bring your hands underneath the knees, and lift your butt up off to the floor. Again, 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good things come in 3, so we're going to do it again, but on this last one, we're going to switch it up a little bit. So again, bring your arms up, lift your chest up, lift your feet up off of the floor, boat pose with a twist this last one. So right and left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you need to bring the feet down, you bring the feet down. Otherwise, you hold them up. Maybe 6, 8, 9. Oh, it's just so good. Let's add 2 more. 11, 12, and down. All right, just because we're switching it up again, we're not going to do the bridge pose again. You're going to lift yourself off of the floor. If you could bring your, just sitting cross-legged, or if you could do locust pose, cool. We're going to do a little bit of a lifting lotus. So you push your hand on the floor wherever you are. Bring your hands on the floor, thumbs underneath the butt if you can, and lift yourself up. Lift yourself up. Lift yourself up and hold it if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, great way to work the body there. So you can bring your legs nice and straight. I have a few little notes because I don't want you to miss out on anything. all of this goodness happening. I'm not hiding the notes, I'm just double checking them. Plow pose. Plow pose, I think I'll still stay to this way so that you can see one angle and the other angle. Plow pose, now that we're nice and warmed up in the body, plow pose turning into shoulder stand, I should add. So you can bring your hands underneath your butt so that everything is nice and like the whole spine pressing into the floor. We're gonna lift the right leg up off of the floor, just 1 or 2 inches, not crazy in the air. You're holding it so you really feel it. 3, 4, 5, and down. Left leg lifts up again just an inch, maybe 2 off the floor. Hold it, eyes open, breathing, 4, 5, and left leg down. This is where the fun starts. Keep your hands on the floor, press your spine into the floor, and both legs lift up off the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and legs down. That's what I meant with the fun, brother. So keep your hands underneath the floor. What we're going to do is start doing your legs over the head. So 5 times, and every time trying to inch the feet closer, for further away from yourself. Closer to Adam for me. I was just making sure I have room. So feet together, press your hand in the floor and lift your legs up over the head and touch the floor behind you. 1. Try not to touch the heels to the floor. 2. Bring your feet a little bit further away from you. 2. 3. 4. Try not to touch the heels. 4. This is 5. And then hold it. Keep your feet far. Hands down. Bring your hands to your hips. Bring your knees down towards towards the ears. Eyes open, breathing normal. Grab the heels if you can. If you need to keep your hands on the floor, supporting your spine, that's good too. Now bring your hands to support the spine if you're touching the heels. Bring your knees to the head. We're going to work into shoulder stand. So weight in the shoulders, not the neck. Knee on the head. Lift your feet off of the floor, up in the air, and press your feet up and towards the ceiling. Shoulder stand pose is the mother of all posture. Excellent inversion posture. You shouldn't be looking to the side like I am. So just feet up towards the ceiling, feel it. Always supporting your spine in this posture. Keep your eyes open, but tight. Something's got to hold you up. Legs strong, and come down. Bring the knees to the head. Go slowly, supporting your spine. Knees to the head. Put your hands on the floor, feet to the back, and gently, one vertebra at a time, come down. Bring your feet down towards the floor. Stay with me here. Hands on the floor, legs nice and strong. Then bring your top of the head on the floor and lift your chest up off of the floor. Press your hands into the floor. Keep your eyes open. Lift your chest up higher. Fish pose. Tuck your chin to your chest and come out. Eyes open, breathing normal. Hopefully you felt good stuff there. Last few postures. Let's check the time. Excellent timing. We're going to do 3 bridge poses. So we did already the bridge prep with lifting the hips off of the heels. So in the first set, why don't we all just do the bridge pose, or hands on your, grab the ankles if you can, pressing your feet into the floor. Lift your hips up high, up and towards as high as possible. You can bring your hands underneath the hips to support yourself. Lift yourself up more. But don't forget to use the legs. The legs are loosey-goosey wobbly. You're pushing your feet. You're pressing your butt up. Lifting your chest up. This should feel so good and strong. Hold it a couple more breaths. and slowly come down. So we're going to do 2 more. If you're at Breech Pose, you do Breech Pose. Otherwise, you could try wheel. So same thing, get your hands under, holding the ankles, lift your hips off of the floor. Step 1, bring your hands next to the shoulders. Step 2, press your hands onto the floor, lift your head onto the floor. There you are, so you've got this, and then you push yourself up. Keep your eyes open. Breathing normal, we're going to hold it a few breaths. Eyes open, breathing normal. Focus on your breath. Try to push your feet in more. Get grounded, use your arms more. Open your chest more. Breathing and slowly come down. Same way you went in. One more push, one more bridge. / wheel. You could add your variations if you want. One leg, both legs, forearms. So last one, hands at the ankles, lift your butt up, lift onto the shoulders, hands by the shoulders, onto your head, and push yourself up. Eyes open, breathing normal. Awesome, deep, backward bend. And it looks like we're 5 again, so that's just so much fun. Eyes open, breathing normal. When we were 5, we didn't think about this so much, we just did it. We pressed our butt off the floor and we saw what we could do. And then we did it. We might have fallen out 100 times, but we tried again. All right, with that, staying where you are, bring your right heel on your left knee. Lift the left leg off of the floor, grab underneath the left thigh. So your heel, ankle pressing against the thigh, hands pull it. Push your elbow down. So you want to create pressure. That's the whole point of these postures. Using what you have, which is just your body, to create pressure, to create strength in the body. So trying to bring the left knee a little closer towards your chest, at the same time pushing the right knee away with the right elbow away from your chest. Try to inch the left knee down a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Then turning it straight into a twist, bring your right foot down onto the floor to the left of you. Bring the knee down onto the floor. You could use the left hand to bring the knee down. Right arm out, away from you. Eyes open, breathing. Feel this nice twist at the end. Trying to keep both shoulders on the floor. And not just on the floor, but in alignment. Let them go. Opening up the body. Twisting the body. And switch. Bring the legs back up, legs down. Left foot on the right thigh. Hands underneath the right thigh. And pull the right knee towards the right shoulder. Push the left knee away with the left shoulder. Keep your eyes open. You can keep the legs straight here if you want. You can keep it bent. Doesn't really matter. Just it's a little bit different. Depends on where you're tight in your body, where you feel a little bit more, where you want to feel more opening. So bringing the right knee a little bit closer to your chest. Exhale. Breathe. Keep your eyes open. Stay present. Stay with this. Send energy. Send good vibrations to where you're feeling it. Was it the Beatles? No, not the Beatles. Beach Boys! Good vibrations. They were onto something, those guys. I have to hear that song again. Now bring your left foot. We didn't forget about the left side. Left foot to touch the floor. Left knee to touch the floor. Use your right hand to bring the left knee down a little bit more. Stretch your left arm out away from you. Good, good, good vibrations. Good vibrations. That's all I got. Really, I'm the worst with lyrics. It's actually quite entertaining for myself. I think quite annoying for the people around me. That's all I got for you today with good vibrations. All right, bring the knees back up. You could bring the legs down. Just take one moment. I'm not going to be here long. Push yourself up, roll over if you need, come up any which way. We've been working the body, so the body should be pretty, warmed up, opened up. You sit cross-legged or whatever is comfortable here for you. We're going to end with a breathing exercise, which, as you can tell, breathing is so important. Excellent to move the body, but we sometimes forget to focus on the breath. We do the physical parts of it, but learning to connect the body and the mind is so good. So we're going to do a couple alternate breath nostril breathing. Hopefully you've washed your hands before this. If you haven't, just think about it. Think about closing your nostrils. But what we're going to do is use the thumb and your middle or fourth finger to seal one side of the nose. We're going to start by inhaling with the right only, exhaling by the left. In order to help facilitate that, you plug off the other side. So inhale by the right and you exhale by the left, plugging up the opposite nostril. So we're going to do that about 10 times, in by the right, exhale by the left. And we're going to do it together. So let's go. Plug the left nostril, inhale by the right. Hold it a second, plug the right nostril and exhale by the left. Plug the left nostril, inhale by the right. Hold it, plug the right, exhale by the left. In by the right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. You should feel a little bit energy moving, feeling something. So powerful, our breath. Let's do same thing, opposite. So in by the left, out by the right. Plug the right nostril, inhale by the left. Plug left, exhale by the right. Plug right, inhale left. Plug right, left, exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last two. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice job. Take a moment, just feel what's happening. We're going to end with the breathing exercises, 30 Kapalabhati breathing. So nice strong exhale out the mouth. This is an opportunity to exhale everything out. Exhale everything you've got. Shoulders down. Close your eyes. Keep your eyes open. Doesn't matter, but just release. Exhale, let it out. Spine straight and go. Keep your eyes closed here, taking a few moments just to be in this moment, just to be with your breath. Find a space in your third eye where you are just focusing on. Close your eyes here. We're going to keep the lights on here, but you could turn the lights off a moment here if you need. But just keeping your eyes closed here. Again, just breathing in and out by the nose. Calm breaths. Find that one point. Breathe. Breathe. Just for now, without asking how, let yourself sink into stillness. Just for now, lay down the weight you so patiently bear upon your shoulders. Feel the earth receive you, and the infinite expanse of the sky grow even wider as your awareness reaches up to meet it. Just for now, allow a wave of breath to enliven your experience. Breathe out whatever blocks you from your truth. Just for now, be boundless, free, with the awakened energy tingling in your hands and feet. Drink in the possibility of being who and what you really are, so fully alive that the world looks different, newly born and vibrant, just for now. Thank you for an awesome class, everybody. We hope you enjoyed it. We're going to keep this up for you so you could enjoy this class anytime. Thank you so much. See you again.